Annoying sound in the world. Annoying sound in the
I'm
world.
pretty sure that started up.
Sounds like
Yep.
the drawbacks of having us mic test.
Right. Alright, we got a follow.
From the most annoying sound in the world. That's some poor choicemanship right there.
Well, it's from my original account. So it's Maverick Hunter Zero has joined the party.
Gotcha.
Alright. Doing some last minute setup because dinner came by right before we got going.
Well, that's your reasoning. You
Yes.
want to know my reasoning?
Huh. Cora?
No, none of the gas stations around you have icy machines. I drove to 4 different gas stations on my way to your house. Either they wouldn't take card, or their icy machine was busted, or they just didn't have them. And, like, 3 of them didn't have them. Then I saw a Burger King, and I was like, hold on, those have icy machines. I was on my way to the 5th one.
No, I don't want to log into Maverick Hunter Zero. Ba-ding. Jesus Christ, did I fucking forget what the password to our Twitch was?
We're locked out. Get to the bunker.
Oh, it's right here on the briefcase. It's, Samsonite.
1, 2, 3,
4. Also, go change all the passcodes on my luggage. God, that's a video. That's a movie I haven't seen in like ages that I would love to go watch again.
I'm surprised they didn't make one for the new reboot to the series. It was ripe for being made fun of.
Oh, for sure.
And honestly, God willing, I'll see you all in Spaceballs 2.
The quest for more money.
Exactly, but they never made it. I mean, I get Mel Brooks is what, like 90 now? But damn it, he should have passed the baton on to someone to do that with his approval.
Right?
I hear they tried. Like they were trying to get a bunch of the old actors too, but they're obviously older and they aren't doing stuff as much anymore. So it was just kind of like a whole wash all around. I'm trying to remember the guy who does Dark Helmet. I think his name starts with a G. His last name starts with a G. Like,
I don't remember.
now I gotta look him up. No, not G. I always get the G. Rick Moranis. Yeah. I mean, he stopped not too long after that, I think, because his wife died and he wanted to just be a father for his kids. Which, props to him.
Yeah, no. Definitely good on him, you know?
But I'm sure his kids are older now. Someone could have convinced him to take up the role as Dark Helmet again.
Who would have been his kids?
I mean, they would have had to do like a whole new cast again. And then they would have brought him in for some cameo scenes where he's like, I'm a fucking Schwartz ghost. The fuck is this?
Would have been great. No, it absolutely would have been great. Now it's like, oh, you logged into Twitch. Go log on to your fucking Gmail and fucking 2-step factor authentication. I appreciate it, but at the same time... Gmail, I don't care. Yes, I know I signed in there. I want the fucking Twitch code, please. You get there.
Yeah, little noises just escape from me when the demons get riled up.
Fair. You know, we haven't really been titling or promoting what game we were playing.
I'm pretty sure it's called Chrono Crusade.
I guess we're off to see the wizard.
Degenerate Adventures of Degenerates. No.
Degenerate Cross.
No.
Chronic degeneracy. We'll just title it We're Off to See the Wizard, because technically that do be what, does it not let me tag what game we're playing?
What do you mean, where?
Yeah, it's not giving me the option to... Oh, category. Here we go.
Yep.
Chrono Trigger.
You did it. Filthy casual.
We'll tag this as cooperative. I like how I go to tag and the top 3 tags I have are Jewish, Andorra, and MotoGP.
What's an Andorra?
I have no fucking idea.
Oh. What's a MotoGP? I know one of these 3 things.
I want cooperative. There we go. Okay, cooperative. English, yes, we speak English.
Without getting too spicy, is this religiously Jewish or is this ethnically Jewish?
Just dropped a chip.
Because I don't think we fit either category.
All I can think of is the gangsta hotline. Catch me and my boys on Shabbat. For all of you who don't know what we're talking about, go YouTube Gangsta Hotline. Fair warning, there is some language in there that not everyone agrees with.
Or you can look up Spider-Man 3 when he turns evil. He answers the phone by going, "Shalom." What did they mean by this?
Alright. Oh, hi, Becky. Alright, so that looks like everything is good.
Oh, hi, Mark. I did not.
You know, I've never seen The Room.
I've never seen the original.
There was a remake?
Well, they did the kind of making fun of it with, what's his face?
There we go. We are live. Sorry for the, Ah, shit! Well, there goes my controller.
Assuming it's gonna work this time.
No, we still moving.
Good. Yeah, no, you had The Room and then The Disaster Artist, which was about making The Room.
Ah. So.
Tommy Wiseau falls into that category of, like, suspiciously wealthy furry. Except he wasn't a complete degenerate.
Where are we going?
We need to go see...
The Queen, I think?
Sure. I know we were going to Malchior to make the sword.
We already made the
took
sword.
that to Frog.
Mm-hmm.
We got Frog in our party.
Wait, is this my time or is this...
Go to your save file.
The Masamune?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
What? What's up? Ah.
Is it because the...
And if you jiggle the wire.
Oh. It's this. Unplug the controller? No.
Which one's the controller?
The super bulky one.
Now I think you gotta...
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
You guys get to see behind the scenes again. Pay no mind to the fact that we're using an emulator. We totally own the fucking $300 copy of Chrono Trigger.
Speak for yourself, bud.
Do you actually have a physical copy of it?
Probably not. If I do, it's in my parents' attic.
Fair.
And it probably doesn't work.
Yeah, semantics.
Now that said, I know my father does have the old Super Nintendo, or not old, but the
Mini?
Yeah.
I have it too. It's in the living room.
Got that on it.
I don't think it does.
Mm.
I think, but those things are super easy to fucking hack. They're just glorified emulating machines.
And one I do know I have is
Yeah, no.
Cross. Yeah, I'm your controller.
Let's try the other one then. One day on Some Dudes Do, we'll be good to go right out the gate.
You just need an Xbox controller, but
I mean, I have one, but
they don't break. They're like Nokia phones. That's a bold-faced lie.
it's like Jello pudding. It'll be around forever.
You know the most common way I would break my Xbox controllers?
Do I want to know?
Well, like...
What do you mean you don't recognize this? Mother...
I would melt the thumbsticks on mine.
How?
I don't know, just like pressure and heat playing Halo.
Jesus.
It would get melted. So first the rubber kind of coating would go off, and it's like, ah, fuck it, I don't need it. And then there'd be this little plastic disc underneath that, and that would start melting into the groove of the thumb.
I think we have to remap controls on this now.
Yeah, probably. Luckily, there aren't that many buttons on the old Super Nintendo controllers.
There's like a few.
D-pad, 4, start, select, left, right. We have more than enough buttons. Excuse me. Oh.
Okay.
Looks good to me, Cam.
Should I use the thumbstick instead of the D-pad? Because my right D-pad's
That's up to you, bud.
I think we should do that. There we go. That feels much cleaner. Okay.
Alright.
Now maybe we can actually get to, you know, what we came here to set out to do. Okay, let's just double check the... There we go, we're not like flying off the hinges now. Yeah, see, we have the Masamune. Wait, why isn't Frog using it? That's not Frog, that's Frog. Yeah, he can't use it.
The Masamon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like a key item.
Uh-huh.
But I do think there's a weapon you can get down the line that he can use. Now what? Okay.
Get rid of the evidence that we're using an emulator, you know, not the fact that they just saw us load and preload everything.
I mean, even if we had all the setup and the cables to properly display the old Super Nintendo in my attic, I would rather use the emulator. fuel?
Yep. That's exactly what this is. So I'm a degenerate.
I mean, is really G Fuel in a G Fuel cup?
Yes.
You monster. Bleach is electrolyzed.
That's what plants crave.
Like from the toilet?
Yeah, dude. Well, let's go watch some Ow My Balls.
Go away, Peyton.
Love that movie so much.
It is a good one. I finally got caught up on all the series I missed while I was up in Jacksonville.
TV or anime?
TV. I mean, there's plenty of anime I have left to watch. But that's just from the years I stopped watching anime because I needed to do things.
Fair.
I no longer need to do things. You know, I went through All the Boys up to the latest episode. Went through Stranger Things. I'll say there was one more, but I don't remember what it was.
Where the fuck is Queen Lean?
Mean fighting machine.
Is that a chair or a chest? It looks like a... No, it's an open chest.
Yeah. Talk to the Chancellor. He'll tell us where to go. He's a good guy.
Totally trustworthy. Totally didn't try to get us killed.
Well, this one or the other one?
Other one. Legendary hero has finally appeared. He just arrived a moment ago to meet the king.
Aha!
Is he up here?
Oh.
Ah, there we go. At this rate, Queen Lee will also succumb. Cyrus must have sent the boy to us.
What's Link say?
Oh, go on, I've let home my kingdom. So we cannot locate Cyrus. Our sole hopes rest on the boy who has the hero medal. He searches the southern continent for the sword that can defeat Magus. I literally have... Do I not have the hero medal?
I thought you...
Yeah, I literally have both! I literally have the Masamune and the fucking crit medal. Like...
Oh, someone can use the Masamune. It says...
Yeah.
Nope. Nope. Hero medal? Hero medal! With?
Okay, do I have to go talk to Melchior again? The chapter is the Masamune.
Yeah, I'm looking. It says 683rd time, so you should be looking. I don't know. Did you get frog water powers from God of War? Kratos?
I think so. Yeah, he has water.
So, two things you can do.
Mm-hmm.
One, you can go to Luca's house and get her helmet. And two, we want to go to 65 million BC to equip Frog with better gear. But, assuming we don't want to do those things, we've got to go to the Magic Cave, which is east of Fiona's Villa in 680.
There, he's got better gear.
Nice, we did it! Yay! It's fine. Go back to 680. No! Also, no. Nope.
That's to get Luca her helmet, right?
Well, if you want, yeah.
Does she need to be in party, or?
Okay. I don't know. Maybe.
You said it's back at her house?
Yeah, if you go into Luca's house and talk to her dad, he should be downstairs in the living room. Down south.
There's the whirlpool. Oh, just time. You got one to Van Helm. The buttons on this are just so fucking weird.
You're weird.
I try to be. God, do I try.
Oh my God, do I try?
Magic defense plus
I
10.
try all the time. In this institution.
I was actually looking through all the old memes of like yesteryear, and I was just like, fuck, man. Like, what was it? Like, Rage Face, Advice Dog, fucking. Trying to think of like all the other templates.
I mean, there were plenty of the, like, animal template things.
It was like Bad Advice Frog or something.
There was Awkward Penguin.
Yep.
Yeah. And I don't know where this cave is. But.
I'm gonna go play some Cave Explorer.
I'm pretty sure it's on the South Continent.
So,
So what's that taste like?
it's blueberry vanilla slushy.
Ah, it tastes like Mega Man.
Sure.
Blowing shots in your mouth.
Mega busted in the mouth.
Yep.
So, G Fuel did a promotion where they released a new flavor, and it was for Mega Man. And I think it was like for the 30th anniversary. And me being the fanboy that I am was like, how much is this? $45. And then Honey's like, nah, dude, we got codes where it's going to be like 20. And I was like, fuck yeah, 20 bucks for a little Mega Buster cup? 8-year-old Dan is rejoicing, so I fucking went and got it, and it came in. And now I have a little Mega Buster shake cup, and a tiny little thing of blueberry vanilla slush G Fuel. Not sponsored by G Fuel, by the way. But
so, when you say slush, it just tastes like slush? That's the case. I remember being here before.
oh yeah, we came here and we're like, this don't look like no cave. It does. It actually tastes like a slushy.
It's weird. To me, slushy is texture.
Fair.
It's like when people say strawberry milkshake Oreo. Like, it's a strawberry Oreo.
Hey you. It's Cyrus, run for your lives. These 4 purple-haired children just picking on somebody who's a color swap of them.
I mean, is it really picking on them if they're just running in circles? He's got the, like, eye focus of a cat where he's got to follow moving objects. Or T-Rex.
They just link arms and they just go, nightmare, 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 nightmare! Thanks, Cyrus. What voice did we give Little Frog? I wouldn't know. I can't go back and watch the old video.
Yeah,
because it was muted.
I don't remember what voice he gave to the little, like, regular kid. I think it was like Country Farmer.
Hmm.
Well, shucks.
Cyrus was like Highlander, Glenn.
Yeah, and
then Frog becomes Highlander because there can only be one.
Yeah.
There are times when people simply have to grit their teeth. But it hurts when I get hit, like.
Oh, yuck.
You're a marshmallow, Glenn. Soft, malleable, tasty.
And...
Oh, look, it's an older Glenn. He's no longer a marshmallow. Our marshmallow has grown up. Hey, Glenn, I've been thinking about becoming a knight.
Up until now, I've just been going around beating people with a sword, but, you know, now I think I'm actually going to go legit. That's what's strapped to his back, right?
Uh-huh. I know you're going to enlist. You'll make a great warrior. Why don't you join too? Oh, gosh, I never thought of it like that.
You're gonna have to kill me, Nick. Just tell my Maxie I love him.
I don't think I'd make the cut. Oh god, I'm making him sound like fucking Hank Hill.
What?
But why? You're a man with a... You're better with a sword than I am.
I got green hair. Nobody would accept me.
I don't know. I think I'd really lose if I had to hurt someone. He's now Hank Hill.
Alright.
Whoa! I just stabbed that man. What's the button to turn myself in?
Now, I have one problem. Hank Hill would not have the powers of water.
He'd have the powers of propane.
Yep.
Whoa! Oh!
He would deliver propane to all of his enemies.
You seen the episode where they make the Grand Theft Auto clone of Hank called Propane?
No.
Like, he's playing it and the dev's like, telling him how to play and he hits a button. He's like, oh! I just stabbed that parking attendant. Oh, what's the button to turn myself in? And it's just like, just prime Hank Hill. It's great.
Nice. Bye-bye.
There's a thing that just floated perfectly near him. The medal. The hero's medal.
Gotta be very quiet. It's very important things.
Handeth over the Masamune.
Now we can use it.
You just throw the fucking sword at him. Oh, you just stab the ground.
Good hand. It's sharp. Look at that.
My name is Glenn. Cyrus's hopes and dreams are now the Masamune. Forthwith, I shall slay Magus and restore honor. There can be only one. By the power of Grayskull, I have the power. Oh! All right, we just like literally threw like fucking 6 different things in there.
It just does that.
Yeah, that's
sometimes.
It just fucking fires off a beacon into space.
The aliens are coming. They know.
He just cleaved a mountain in half, it's fine. The force of which shoved it all to the left. I think Death Battle did a thing on like how much force it would take to actually cleave a mountain. And they were like, it's about a couple like trillion gigatons of explosive force. So that man just literally, oh, we got a bat following us.
Yeah, you got a buddy.
Look at those guys in the bottom. They're just like staring in like abstract horror of like the things that have gone on in life.
If you leave the cave, you keep the bat. Aww.
Nope, our friend leaves us.
That's no good.
But there's also a big bat there.
Yeah.
Nope.
Screw that guy.
And now we fight Vamp and Gremlin. Oh, I should probably equip the Masamune to him. Isn't that new Digimon game supposed to be coming out?
Sometime. Don't know when. I don't remember which one you're talking about. It's like the school or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I don't think these guys are only weak to magic.
Well, then let's spice them up.
Yep, there we go.
Disco Rave Party! Sweet Rave Party!
I think the last Digimon game I played was Digimon World on the PS1.
Original Digimon World was probably one of my favorites.
I didn't get very far.
Well, it was one of the ones where, like, because Digimon die, which was one of the big differences between Pokemon. Like, your little bastards could get old, perish. You had to keep raising new ones over time and leveling them up to take them out to the stronger areas. Once you got used to it, it wasn't that bad. What took me the longest time was figuring out that, like, when they had to poop, if you just walked near the bathroom, they used the bathroom. But I couldn't tell it was a bathroom when I was a kid in the low poly, so I would just, like, they would get angry when they shit somewhere, and my child mind said, hey, maybe they just get embarrassed about being seen pooping, so I'll lock them behind things and hide them from people while they poop, and that'll make them feel better.
That's a lot of boys. And now we're fighting them. Alright, Ginyu. Or Giru. Giru's the one who will have to kill him because you can just use laser spin and just kill them all.
Oh yeah, your other guys don't really have...
AoEs.
Yeah, you're gonna get cross-cut eventually.
Mm-hmm. And that's with Ginyu and Gohan.
Yep, Ginyu and Gohan.
I think I already have Slurp Cut.
Some healing out. Yeah, I never played Digimon World 2, and 3 was pretty to me, but it was tedious and weird, in my opinion. I remember one part specifically from 3. You need to get on this kind of like train system to get to the next kind of island full of gym leaders they basically have. They went like a Pokemon route.
Okay.
And so, to get to the next island, you needed a blue card. You got the blue card from a certain set of Digimon. In this case, they wanted you to go find a Guilmon and get his blue card from him. You go to the Guilmon, you get the blue card, except he gives you the 8 blue card. And, like, you can see it in the description. It's an 8 instead of a B. But you can't do anything about that till you go to the train station, try it, and it's like, oh, this is an 8 blue card. You need to go back and get the real card from the Guilmon who tricked you. Then you've got to, like, look around and they tell you, oh, well, he ran over to this other city. It's like, why did you make me come all the way here? I saw this wasn't the right card. I needed the other card. Why couldn't I just talk to him again and be like, hey, no.
This ain't it.
Instead, you gotta waste 15 minutes trekking across the field, fighting little random encounters, getting over to the train station, then you go back, and he's gone, then you go to the next village, and there he is.
Oh god, what was it? I think the game I played the most on the PS1 at that time was, Monster Rancher.
What discs were you using in your Monster Rancher?
My mom's Ozzy Osbourne CDs.
Nice.
I think I got like a hare, a golem, a pixie, and a naga. And I was like, alright, I'm set. I got the ones out of the anime, I'm good.
You didn't get a mochi though.
I think that was actually my starter. No, it was super funny because like oh, you got a dead man. A note written in blued. The juggler in Magus' castle strengthens his guard when attacked. Beware.
Okay.
I remember back in grade school, when Digimon and Pokemon came out, like, everyone was like, oh, it's either one or the other, and you can't really, you can't really bounce around and, favor one more than the other. And I'm like, I like both. Also, I like Monster Rancher. And then just, like, collectively, everyone looks at me and goes, the fuck is Monster Rancher?
So, I didn't mind Pokemon. I liked the Game Boy games for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely loved Digimon more for the anime and story and stuff.
Well, Digimon was way more mature than Pokemon was. Like, Pokemon was just fantastical adventure, I'm a 12-year-old boy, it's my coming-of-age story, I'm gonna go get electrocuted and die, and the entire thing is me having a coma dream.
Well, the funny thing to me of Pokemon is that it's basically like the child version of cockfighting.
Yeah.
And not the one that's like Penis Fight Island, like the other one.
We're not talking about bathroom swordplay here, guys. We're playing about, like, actually using small animals.
Yes. But, like...
Michael Vick-esque.
What was funny to me was Pokemon always made it like, oh, it's about the bond between me and my Pokemon and all this shit. And then Digimon was, like, the same thing, in that it's the bond between, like, Digidestined Kid and their partner, Digimon or whatever. But there's actually, like, a bond because it's one-to-one, and also you aren't pitching them off to fight just to...
Yeah, like you're actually adventuring with them, and...
Yeah, they're literally trying to rescue children from being in a world trying to kill them.
Magus' castle. I gotta say...
You think he's compensating for something?
No, he's got a small dick. His mana pool he's got small reserves of mana.
I mean, isn't he basically like 12?
Who, Magus?
I think so, right?
No idea. I don't remember.
I mean, he's technically thousands of years old. I don't know how his shit works. They actually tweaked that, but you haven't played Cross yet.
No.
I can say that before, Magus wasn't technically in Chrono Cross.
Mm-hmm.
Now they've tweaked it to confirm that yes, he was.
Interesting. So, this foyer here kind of is giving me, like, vibes back to, like, it's a game that came later, but Legend of Legaia, it makes me think of Drake Castle, which is the first major, like, dungeon you get into in the game. And then if you want to take it a step further, I'm also getting some Luigi's Mansion vibes, like the very main foyer here.
I mean, that's how most mansions go.
Yeah. Oh, look.
Haha. Never trust a ginger. Look, 2 of them. What did they mean by this?
Got one mid-ether. But yeah, no, like, it's really funny because, like, even then, like, with the first season, oh, look, Children of the Corn, our treasure. Haha.
Our treasure.
Want to play?
Not my treasure. His, her.
Our treasure.
It's
oh,
we
hey,
treasure.
Look. Here, don't waste your strength. It's Queen Lean. Kinyu, you're safe. I mean, I'm just here for the treasure. There we go. 1 mid-ether. Gohan, so this is where you've been since the festival. You had me worried sick. Okay, Mom. But no, like, in the first season of Digimon, like, it also made it important, like, how the Digimon felt with the Digidestined, because if you remember, when Tai was the only one who had his crest and could, evolve Greymon into War Greymon, he felt that he was the only one who could defend them. So, like, he was like, there was a moment where they were under attack and he's trying to get Agumon to evolve into Greymon. So he's, like, stuffing food down his throat and he's, like, yelling at him to evolve. And it just drives Agumon to, like...
being emotionally abusive. And
yeah.
Skull Greymon.
Skull Greymon was cool. I loved his design.
I mean... he's just a skeleton of a dinosaur with a flesh missile in his back.
He's got a shark on his back, too. Mid-ether. Shelter. Can I not get the sword? I want the sword.
The sword.
I guess I can't take it. But, yeah, no, I don't know. I felt Digimon tackled some more, like, mature themes, especially with Matt and TK being that, their parents were divorced.
Well, there was a lot of things. So, like, Digimon focused more on character development because it separates all the kids at one point and goes through the specific, like, problems that they had growing up. Like, Zora had a problem with her mother kind of being domineering, if I remember right.
Yeah, helicopter parent where, like, she wanted to do one thing, but mom was like, no, you have to be this. Joe was... I think he was, like, not in grade school, wasn't he? I think he was the oldest of them all.
I mean, yeah, no, TK was youngest.
Yeah.
The rest of them were all around the
Kyrie
same age.
was younger than them.
Joe was, I think, a year older than them. But Joe's problem was that I think he was always constantly studying to try and secure his future.
Was he? Look at that lad.
No, our friend switched sides.
I think I gave him like a New Yorker accent. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Welcome, Glenn. Or, well, I guess that's more...
We going Southern?
Yeah.
Southern New York?
He's Southern New York. Welcome, Glenn, or should I say, Sir Froggy? Say, looks like you got some replacements for Cyrus. Magus is a tad busy right now. You'll have to take up your business with me. The swordsman, Slash and Flea, the magician, and... You'll have to defeat all 100 of the beasts in Magus's castle. Later. Bye-bye!
Well, this'll be 6.
I guess. Laser spin.
Swiggity swooty, I want the booty. I need the booty, I love the booty. Alright, everybody start cutting.
Yeah, right? Well, there we go. We get the body slam.
The music is riveting, I have to say.
Just one
tone
being held out. It's great. Great audio design here. 488 experience.
Can we just click the mirror again? Oh no.
Nope.
At least we still have our bat.
Ah! How's our health looking? Yeah, we're good.
Fine.
So much about defeating these guys. Please help. Relieve us of this misery. Aha.
Gingers.
Descendant. Or decadent?
Technically, all gingers have one of these inside of them.
Oh man, what was it that we were playing? I think Travis and I were playing Valheim, and we just came across a bunch of skeletons where it's like, we're not so different, you and I. You, a pile of bones. Me, not that. Oh, Travis and I found Bone Nest, so we found the boss of the swamp, and we put a base up next to him.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think,
oh no, Valheim. I'm thinking V Rising.
How'd you get past my cadaver pals?
Pals?
Oh look, it's Slash. Oh, yep. It's been ages. Such slush.
That's not his name.
He's just a fucking slushy.
I too have been on the hunt for a slushy today.
That's Slash, you slimy dolt. Still playing the comedian, eh, Glenn? You'd be singing a different tune if Cyrus hadn't been there with you last time. You'd fit right in with those bony fellas. Oh.
I thought it was a mustache.
Nope.
He just has big pink lips.
God, Japan. You'd fit right in with those bony fellas you just busted up. Oh, I should have slurp cutted. God damn it. Huh. against gravity magic that does 74 damage. We're gonna wait for Slurp Cut. There we go.
It's just a solo skill, you don't have to wait for anybody else.
I need cross slash is what I need.
Soon.
Damn. Gear just said fuck you and just gave him like the good old cold cock.
You not checked him. Attack. Ow.
He doesn't hurt at all.
Just gotta check out the candelabra.
Gohan needs it. There we go. Yeah, we're fine.
So far. I think it's supposed to be that you fight them both individually and then together.
I think so, yeah. That sounds about right. I mean, this is like probably one of the easiest fights that I've done in a while. Oh, I see. Is that supposed to hurt? Now let's get down to business. This is going to do. Alright, I'm done. Be a world of good. Oh, he grabs his sword. But with no Cyrus to protect you, you're mine. You dare oppose me? I mean, we've been fighting for the past how long? He just goes to the wall. Oh, I should probably heal Ginyu. Cure Beam, Ginyu. Ooh. Okay, that didn't really do too much. We'll use a mid-tonic. And Gohan. Yeah, we're good. Oh, whoops. I should have slurp cutted. Oh well. I don't think anybody else needs healing just yet. Yeah. This guy is kind of a joke. But, yeah, no, like, there was also a thing that I was reading the other day, and it's like, feel free to disagree on any of this, because it's all opinion, but, they were like, oh, the top 10 anime you need to know or have watched to be considered a true anime fan, and, like, number 1 was Cowboy Bebop, and I'm like, I kind of lost, like, all credibility on that end, because it's like, it's super easy to be like, oh, you haven't seen Cowboy Bebop? You're not a real fan. It's like, dude, go watch something like, you know, like, something more...
Hamtaro.
Yeah, I'll give you that. You ain't no anime fan if you ain't watched Little Hamster's Big Adventures. Fucking... And don't lie to me and say, oh, I never watched that shit. That's like Sailor Moon. You know, you turn the lights out, close the windows, and sing along with the theme song, you know?
Oh, you were singing?
Tom was sitting there in the Serafuku just dancing around being like Moon Prism Power, baby.
Yeah, sure, Dan. Watching Sailor Moon with the lights off and windows closed. Sure.
And then, no, like, it was like, number 1, Cowboy Bebop. Number 2, fucking, Evangelion. And I'm like, okay, so we're just going off of, like, Saturday morning lineup of fucking Toonami, I guess.
So I actually had a discussion with Andrew not too long ago. I'm trying to remember which anime sparked. I think he said Death Note was one of the OG animes. And I'm looking at him like, no, not OG. No. It's certainly a good one. And it's one of the, like, if we break out chronological eras of, like, anime to me, it would be one of the top ones of its era. Probably, I'd put it in the second or third era of like Western kind of anime fads.
Yeah, ones that came to us and whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean, Death Note was good, but it kind of lost me at a certain point.
The second season. Well, like, I don't know if it's the second season, but the second part after L died, or like after L died.
Spoilers, by the way, for this series that's been out for like 20 plus years.
Yeah. Look, I don't know how to help you.
But like, I think number 5 was the first one I agreed with, which was Trigun. And I'm like, Trigun was really, really good.
It was good, but I don't know if that many people know of it or remember it. Like, there's a lot of people that are old school anime fan, and I was kind of saying the same thing to Andrew, because I was quoting to him, like, what are animes that came before Death Note that were, like, big and popular, and the first 3 were like, oh, go on, Dad.
Yeah, I know. He literally just did like 4 attacks in a row on him.
Nice. He's getting beefier. I'll let you focus.
I mean, I don't really need to focus. I just need
to heal.
Pretty much. And now he's gonna die because he's probably gonna get like fucking yoked. Nope. God.
Probably. Oof. 50 damage exactly.
Really? That's all I needed to do?
Yep.
God damn it.
But yeah, like the first 3 I brought up to Andrew of OG anime, like original shit. And technically I was wrong, but Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, and what's the third one?
Unbelievable, but failing in the line of duty for falling in the line of duty for Magus leaves me with few regrets.
Oh, now I can't remember what the third one. It was something that was on around that time.
Speed Race?
Probably. It was either Speed Racer or I think Astro Boy or something.
I would give either credence to either. Cyborg 009 was also another one.
Yes, but that one I don't think got to us until later. I think it was in Japan for quite some time.
I really liked Cyborg 009. That was a great series.
I was a fan too. Did you? I take it you didn't watch it all the way through?
No. It's one that I have been actually meaning to sit down and rewatch.
So that was a problem. Like, I went back to watch it, and there's a point at which they kind of lose direction on, like, pursuing an ending. So, like, there's build-up of things, and then they get to a point where they, like, resolve a major crisis, and from there everything just kind of, like, teeters out until, from what I could tell, the series never really ended. They just kind of stopped.
Well, I mean, like, in terms of, like, animation style, I think Cyborg 009 was one of the more memorable ones.
It was interesting because each character had character to them.
Yeah.
Yes.
No. It's good stuff.
No. We want treasure.
In that case, will you play with us, please? Pretty please?
Goodbye, Batman.
Oh god, they're coom sprites.
Oh! Children that would have been! Hit them with the magics.
Yes.
Gotta hit them with the magics, the shadows. They're made of ethereal.
Oh, laser spin, baby!
That should be good.
Hit him with the Darude. Oh, there we go. Yep, that got him. Fucking gear to the rescue, baby! Now it's probably something garbage. One barrier.
Yay!
The fuck is a barrier?
It puts
Oh, we have tabs that we need to use.
Oh. Just imagine that. Looking for your barrier.
Got the third eye.
Who take it from? There it is.
Ah. Cuts magic hits by 1/3. Okay, that might actually be good against Magus. Kira, don't waste your strength.
It's a trap.
No matter what you do, I'll break you. Oh god.
What's that? It's like a vampire genie. And it heals!
Yep, that's definitely one that needs to die. 306. Okay, there we go. I guess we just punch things and they explode. That little boy sure was full of blood. Also, if you've never seen Dr. Tran, go look up anything Dr. Tran. I recommend What was the 3-2-1 Dr. Tran? The movie trailer one with the
I think it's
announcer?
just Dr. Tran.
Here comes Dr. Tran, that's what it was.
Yeah.
That or the Toy Cack.
Toy
Toy Store! Look, Leland, it's your vapor trails. Leland loves his vapor trails.
Every weekend, we'll go for ice cream and take a trip to the toy store.
Would you like that, Mr. Train? I could probably finally buy some soap.
I don't think they sell soap, dear.
What was the thing you said? What about Hickama or
Yeah,
something?
do they sell Hickama? No. Oh.
Oh, I love carob. I love shoving it right up my butt.
I'd like to take carob and shove it right up mine, and then they thump, thump, thump.
Hit like children.
What was that? Probably something trying to claw its way into our world. It was a little boy stuck under the wheel.
Leland, take the stick and go knock him loose.
Bail out!
I better write Jesus. Dear Jesus, I ran over a gaggle of geese today. Please lavish me in your baby oil of truth.
Gross.
Kids, I have a confession to make. I'm not on my meds and I probably shouldn't be driving.
Oh, God.
Little Joaquin, why you have to do...
Meanwhile, you're just over here munching on some hickory smoked dickables.
Hickory smoked horse buttholes, sir.
There was another one.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh dickables.
But no, the Here Comes Dr. Tran was like probably my favorite. Just because of like how fucking stupid it gets at times.
It's good shit.
Watch Dr. Tran beat his mother to death with a folding chair. I love Mother!
You go away now. La, la, la. I like the one where they've got the 3 versions of Dr. Tran.
I don't think I've seen that one.
He's got to admit that he's a super agent, or else future Tran will be put to death. And then there's 1984 Tran. He's a movie maker. He's the British accent.
I don't think I've seen that one. Alright, pizza. Tagging you in real quick.
To use you. And then ditch you.
We're ordering for pizza. Alright. Thanks, dear. That's all I needed. Back to the abyss with you.
Back to the old man. Somebody's got to keep him alive.
Might as well. I have a shitload of these. Anybody need ethers? Nope, we're good. The magician Flea, I presume. Flea question mark? Wasn't Flea like a little girl? MP Buster steals MP.
Wasn't Flea a little girl? What?
Yeah, I think Flea was supposed to be like a little girl.
Ah.
Wait, this isn't Flea. Where's the real Flea? Here. Over here. Been with you all this time. Yeah, there he is. There she is. Give it up, little tadpole. Who is this fiend? Keep your guard up. This is no ordinary woman. Meet Flea, the magician. Oh, it's Ginyu. I thought it was Giru. My fault for making him so close. What the? Hey!
Yeah,
I'm a guy!
I was gonna say.
But its exterior is that of a female. God! Giru, come on, dude. It's 2022, my man. Male, female, what's the difference? Power is beautiful, and I've got the power. Poor little froggy, you must be lonely now that Cyrus is gone. And to be turned into something so hideous, dreadful.
What are you? Powerful. No, what's in your pants? Evil.
But since you brought your new friends over to play, I'll show you all a good time. Oh god. Please, flee.
We're going to space. Woo! Space!
God, makes me think like the fucking the core in
yeah,
Portal
the space
2.
core was put as. I love space. Space. We gotta go to space.
I'm in space.
Yeah, you're in space, mate. Yeah.
Did they do another like? Did they do something else with Portal, like the final chapters or whatever?
So you had the original Portal, then you had Portal 2, then there was like a Cave Johnson add-on pack where you're going through different dimensions of Cave Johnsons, all of them pretty fantastic. Then you've got like the co-op story technically had something going on with it. Was there something after that? There might have been something.
I think there was the bridge building thing that they did.
Yes, but I don't know that that had like story to it.
She is doing like no. He's doing like no damage to me.
You had to correct yourself.
Yeah.
Two. This is just a shitload of ads before I get to that. Weird. Okay. Started as one of those clickbaity things, but apparently there's a portal involved. Portal Pinball also has a little Chell walking around solving puzzles, making you wish you were controlling her instead of playing pinball. Bridge Constructor, the Portal game, has the same problem as pinball. There's a Portal idea of a joke is just repeating the same lines from other games. Luckily, it isn't as blatant as pinball Portal. In the game, old voice lines would just be repeated. Here they got the GLaDOS lady back. In the same, mostly the same jokes, painted jokes. That's what I'm saying. Story-wise. There's an Aperture Hand Lab created to show off the Valve Index with the hand tracking capabilities of it. You just hand gesture towards different personality cores and watch their reaction. A lab, a collection of VR minigames in the Portal universe. Portal's still alive.
I think that's a game that I need to play with Becky is Portal 2's co-op.
Could be wrong. I don't think there's a lot more story stuff beyond like the dimensional Cave Johnson thing.
just die already? There we go.
Yay!
Found 1,000 gold. Here's level up. So how can this be? Sir Magus. Rangers! Found one magic tab. Right. I guess that means that Gohan gets a magic tab. Now, do you think they just put those magic tabs under their tongue and let it dissolve?
I mean, it's a suppository.
Ah, right. It's up the butt so it absorbs into the bloodstream faster.
Yeah, that's how magic works.
God, what was it? It was like, up the butt, Charizard. We're all really fucking annoying, isn't that right, Captain Falcon? God. That was the
You can do it, Squirtle. Go get him, Bulbasaur. Up the butt, Charizard.
We're all really fucking annoying, isn't that right, Captain Falcon?
Show me your boobs.
Now I'm thinking of Captain Falcon as like a stereotypical, like, Indian dude on dating apps.
Please do show boobs and vagine.
You gotta show them bobs, boyo. Wow, it's not a save point.
But it could be.
We're gonna walk outside.
Back into the creepy jungle.
We're gonna save out here.
That works. Everybody's mostly healed.
Yeah, I was like, I should have probably just used the shelter out here, but whatever. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think there's going to be a part where we have to, like, dodge boulders that roll down a hill.
I don't know. Don't remember it, but maybe. Sounds like some Kingdom Hearts shit.
Oh god, what was it? Did you see Donkey's E3 thing where he was talking about the summer of gaming that went on?
No.
He was like...
Disappointed?
Yeah, vastly disappointed.
Well, that's the times we live in.
He was
How you liking Diablo Immortal, by the way?
Ah, you mean Diablo pay to win?
You'll have to be immortal if you want to win free to play.
Yeah, right? And then people are like, oh, Diablo 4's coming back. And I'm like, I'm just waiting for fucking Blizzard to reinstate Bobby Kotick as their CEO. And guess what? They just did.
Ah.
So I'm like, waiting to see where that leads them. So...
What's he most known for?
All the sexual assault allegations on Activision.
Nice. Like he made the sexual assault allegations, or he was the sexual assault allegations?
I think it was under his lead that like a lot of that stuff that happened.
Fair.
And I think he knew of it and just did nothing about it. But that's a topic for another time. We try to stay apolitical here on Some Dudes Do.
Yeah. I do try. You should probably give some MP to Gohan, though.
He has the strongest magic of all, though. Sword.
Sword. I mean, you're putting all the magic tabs into him, so... Just thinking maybe you should have some MP. But what do I know?
You just learned something. Heal beam? Oh. Heals everybody.
Uzumaki punch.
Believe it.
Habib it.
Twinkie House. Another old ass meme. The itty bitty baby. Itty bitty boat. God. Again, I miss the memes of yesteryear.
Okay, boomer.
Hey, I can do that too. Actually, I probably should do that.
Just go party him.
Well, I mean,
big hits.
Frog just said no.
Well, you've got the crit medallion on him, right?
Oh, yeah.
Did you actually put the...
He's
Mune on?
wielding Masamune.
Okay.
He's wielding it and he's wearing the medallion.
Oh, those guys get healed by lasers.
Oh, because they're darkness.
That's fine. You hadn't done any damage to him yet, so... I like how the circle's all the way over there, but it's hitting you.
Yep.
Up, let's go on, going down.
Nah. Maybe.
It's the last Blizzard game I played that I enjoyed. My dad plays the shit out of the Diablo 2 remake.
Well, I mean, I can understand that because it's nostalgic as all hell and it's just a revamping of D2.
Yeah, I mean, like story-wise, map-wise. They did add... well, they did some convenience of life upgrades where, like, you can keep doing the cow levels now and kill the Cow King and it's not gonna walk you out.
You can just farm the ever-loving hell out of that, I guess.
Yeah, I believe so. It might only be on the highest difficulty, though, that it doesn't go away, but I don't remember. And then I think they've added in more ruin words, but that's kind of a pain in the ass because you've got to keep fusing up to get these really high ones that are like hundreds of ruins.
Heretic cube of that one, I guess?
The Herodric cube is, you can fuse them, ruins, gems, specific setups, but ruin words were... You got these ruins that were basically like gems, and they had different three-letter compilations like F, Tau, Ra, or something like that. And then if you put them, specific ones, into slotted weapons and gear...
It gave them special attributes?
It would... Well, not only would it give them special attributes just for the ruins, but if you got the words right, it would make, like, the weapon would turn into a gold, and then it would get these special effects added onto it.
Gotcha. I grow tired of this. Slash! Flee! Sorry, Ozzy, but I can't help you now. You fly-eating, tongue-flicking Oz is in a
Pajama-wearing, you pajama-wearing, hat-open, sandal-wearing,
straw-chewing. Thou canst not run. I mean, I think we just did
having
Mist Robe. Oh, that's for Pisa, I think.
You get to see him again in the Samurai Jack game.
Oh, the Scotsman?
The Scotsman.
I love him. He was like the best character.
He was the best one. He shows up in the in that series, that extra season you haven't seen yet.
He was like my favorite character. I absolutely loved him.
Wee laddie.
Give her the Mist Robe. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think Bulma has the Devon vest.
And she needs the Devon hat.
I already threw it on her. Oh, here we go.
Alright, this looks good. Remember how to run?
Yep. Look at that lad, having the time of his life. Welcome! Dark mail.
I mean...
M defense +5.
You're not supposed to say dark.
Should we give it to...
American male.
Who do we give it to?
Our boy?
And then I guess Ginyu can get the...
Why is his speed 2 stars instead of a number?
Who's...
Yeah.
Huh.
It's that good.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's just a speedy boy.
If you take off the speed belt, what happens?
Yeah, we're gonna give him the...
Because maybe we want to put the speed belt on someone else and boost his stats if he's just already at, like...
God tier speed?
Yeah.
Oh no. It drops his speed.
Okay.
I mean, even the bandana gives him double star speed.
Well, put whatever you feel like. I'm gonna look up what 2-star speed means.
I mean, if I gave him the Power Glove, that gives him 74 attack.
Two stars in a stat means the stat has reached maximum amount. For speed stat, that's a value of 16. For the other stats, it's a value of 99.
Okay, so you can only have 16 speed.
So if we get something that, like a speed tab, and we give him like one more, then supposedly he'll be at max speed naturally.
Yep. How's this? What's his speed at naturally then?
I think 15. Like if we unequip that.
Yeah, so one more.
Yeah, one tab and he'll be at max speed.
Okay, so we'll give him the bandana for now.
Sure. And then are you giving the speed to someone else?
Well, he's using the Hero Medal, which
Raises crit rate.
for Masamune, and he's using Power Glove.
But his speed is fucking 6. That boy needs some speed. His power drops from what? He's at 30.
It drops by 2.
2. Give him speed. Because he moves slow as shit. Oh, shit.
There we go. What the? Impossible! Treasure. Got one Doom Finger.
Where am I gonna put this?
Oh, there you go. Pops him up to 79.
Nice. Why was that here? Why are there robot parts in my evil castle?
Ah, here it is. Basically hit these because
What are we doing?
these lads.
Basically, what you're telling me is that it's Donkey Kong.
Yep. Except that was all I had to do.
So you gonna drop the floor on you?
Yep.
Aha! Oh no!
Spooky, scary skeletons. Oh,
Oh yeah, they're making, were they making a new Cuphead or just extra chapters?
extra chapters.
That's a shame.
I think it's just the last DLC, which is the Girl Cup.
Yep.
Oh, that healed him. Apparently I can't darkness power the skeletons. Yeah, they don't hurt. Damn! Fucking Giru's,
He's a beefy boy. I mean, they've got good equipment on everybody.
Yeah.
And, like, technically you can beat the game right now, so.
technically. 9.
Oof.
Smashed him.
The big ouchies.
Hey!
Yay.
One barrier. One shelter.
What's that? Shiny.
Magic tab.
Oh, we need a speed one. Then we can put, like, a power glove on Chrono.
Yup.
Make him Superboy.
Mid-ether. Lapis.
Lapis lazuli.
The fuck is a lapis for? Restores 200 HP for all.
Oh, that's nice.
Alright, I think we're good on that. Incorrect. The fuck am I fighting?
Mysteries. Lord knows why. Oh no, the sparklies are gonna get me.
Yeah, right?
This is just annoying.
Yeah, like, this is just a... Oh, well, fuck, they give a lot of experience.
Fair.
New learns heal.
Maybe it's worth killing him. Oh no! Oh.
That was the correct one.
Should you choose to go back down?
Yep.
Okay. Fight the other one. Oh, respawn.
Oh, that's now a save point.
Huh.
I think this one's the incorrect one. Yes. We'll just kill these guys, use a shelter, and go back upstairs.
That'll work. I mean, you don't probably have to use a shelter. It don't do anything.
Well, assuming I need help. But I think we're fine.
Just beat the crap out of them.
I mean, 432 experience is not bad.
6 tech points. I don't know what tech points equate to, but
We got 'em.
I mean, they give you abilities, but
Okay, that was the correct one.
okay.
Oh, it also keeps...
Yeah,
Our
because you've got to
mistakes.
go through a specific path.
What the... Impossible. Speed tab, speed tab.
You can't just keep saying speed tab over and over and get a speed tab.
Oh god. It has... I don't... If I can just do that, why am I not just doing that naturally? Oh. What? Yeah, but like... Nowhere near us.
Get a lightning, get him.
Yes. And here she is. What's going on, little girl?
Wires are scary.
Physical defense on. Hi, big girl. Maki has come to visit.
Oh no, don't step on the keyboards.
Oh, it's a juggler.
Bye-bye. There was something about Jester. When you hit them, they do things.
Yeah, it just swaps their defenses. So now he's got physical defense on, now it's magic defense on. Or dead. You have to alternate.
Oh yeah, those guys are worth less XP.
Yeah, just go back and fight the sparklies.
I mean, I don't think we can. You gotta fight them. They're blocking the way.
It's just one boy.
He's an outlaw though. God, lives life dangerously.
So that's another thing I want to do is like, we'd have to look into what it is for fair use, but like watch old animes and just like kind of review the episodes as they go through. Obviously we wouldn't watch like, you know, One Piece to its entirety, but
No.
I would say like max would be like a 26 episode season of something and give our thoughts on the season itself,
I mean,
or the series as a whole. So like,
I don't think it's a good idea.
yeah,
If you want to do like an episode where there's talk about or review an anime, or like while we're playing, talk about an anime, sure. But just sitting and watching like, what was that old movie setup called? Try Magic on the Bomb Boy.
oh, whoops.
Oh well. Explosions for us.
Looks like tough times ahead for Paco.
Look, Mrs. Red, be a nickel. But yeah, no, I mean, is it Mystery Science Theater 3000 or something? Where they've got like the people watching older movies. I'm not about it.
Fair. Let's just heal up these tonics. Given that I bought so many of them.
Fair. But yeah, like the best case I see is we're talking over anime or pausing anime routinely to talk about things going on that people
Fair.
just watched. I know this is all just a ploy to get me to watch One Piece, but
No, not at all. See, that's the misconception everyone has. Like, oh, everyone who watches One Piece is going to make somebody watch One Piece. And it's like...
they're gonna try.
It's like, I'll recommend it, but ultimately it's up to you to sit down and watch over 1,000 episodes of a series. Like, the way I tell people is like, think of it this way, you'll always have something to watch. For at least a good, like, half a year. Assuming you, like, do, like, 3 episodes a day. Yeah, I know, this is just...
Maybe
you wanna
digging
watch
deeper
it.
and deeper here. Like, from two stances. One, like, you're selling me less and less that I would want to watch it. But two, you're just going further and further into weeaboo territory. Watch 3 episodes a day for a half year.
I think Becky actually got caught up in a span of like
Yeah, but that's not 3 episodes a day.
Yeah, no.
Half a year is 150 days. 3 episodes a day only gets you to 450 episodes. You're over 1,000.
Well, I mean, there's also filler-free guides, and that cuts out, like, I think anywhere from 200 to 300 episodes.
Okay, so 700 episodes?
Roughly.
Okay.
But, again, that also is, like, so...
You have to watch 4 to 5 episodes a day.
Here's what I say. Like, if you are getting into the series, you could probably do, like, a Dragon Ball Kai style thing, where you just kind of watch... I would say, like, Spark Note the first few arcs, kind of understand where they're coming from. Because, like, the first few arcs are explaining the Straw Hat Pirates and, like, you know, where they come from, a little bit on their backstories. It kind of gets you introduced to the crew, right? So, I think the first arc is all about Luffy, like, becoming a pirate and why he wanted to be a pirate. You meet,
Well, it's him gathering people as he goes across his little islands looking for a ship and everything.
Well, he has... Yeah. It starts off... The first crew member he ever gets is Zoro. And that's because he saves him from being executed.
Yes.
And they kind of set off on a marine boat that was given to them by the Marines that they helped on that area. And it's like a little rowboat.
Yeah.
From there, I think they run into... I want to say Usopp? Or... No. They run into Nami.
Yeah, but I don't know if she joins them right away.
No, she doesn't. She's just kind of there. Hold on, we got one more set of enemies? Yeah. Oh, fuck. Of course they're all jugglers.
Yeah, we killed those in one rotation. That's not wrong.
Tech. Cyclone. That ain't gonna work.
No, start with Frog.
Do what?
Attack. And then with him, Lightning. And then Hero Strike, because Hero does regular good damage.
Fair. So, wait, what? Okay.
Surprise, you survived.
Oh, it also shows, like, if their arms are crossed, physical defense. If their arms are down, magic defense.
Looked like they were just casting or something. Physical defense. Yeah.
We're just gonna laser scan.
Yeah, that'll work. Try to get a bunch of AoE shit out. That's probably good.
But, yeah, so, like, the first few arcs of One Piece are just, this is Luffy, this is what he's trying to do, these are his crewmates. You know, just kinda, I guess what we do is we go in a circle here and just physical attack these guys to get them into... Oh. I know he's already in physical defense stance. So I just need somebody who can use magic. Alright, he's dead.
Hopefully. But yeah, so the first few seasons are gathering his crew by going to all these like low-level places.
It's in a sense it's important because it kind of gives you what the impossible.
Well, they loop back to do stuff in the older places.
Yeah. Well, they don't loop back. This takes the cake. Alright, cool, he's gone. Give me the treasure. Speed belt. God damn it. I wanted a tab.
Yeah, I had my hopes up too. Saw the word speed.
Oh. So the thing about One Piece is like there's a lot of callbacks to things that had happened in the past that makes the world feel, you know, connected. So like little details that you think are like kind of pointless that they introduce in the beginning have some form of like, you know, credence in the future.
Fair.
Which
I can respect that.
Yeah, I mean I like that in the sense that it's like, okay, you have to pay attention to like the minute details of the world, because
I mean, a little bit. It's more that the author is keeping track of things that he's set up and established before. Whereas, like, a lot of the media we have nowadays, you'll get new writers or new directors years down the line who never went through the minutia of what they did and don't remember it because they didn't write it.
So they just kind of retcon established
things
lore.
get weird. So, like, you look at it, and it's a horrible example because everything is wrong in it, but you look at the new Star Wars trilogy, right? And they have that one scene with, I think her name was Admiral Holdo with the pink hair. And, like, their plan is to evacuate all the people off the ship, and then she activates light speed to crash into the fleet and destroy, like, half the New Order's fleet. I think they were called the New Order or whatever. And everyone who's a Star Wars fan was like, okay, if this was possible, and they've already established in other Star Wars shit that it's not, if you were outside the movies, right? It sounds like a really cool idea if you're someone who's only seen the movies vaguely, but why would they have never done this in any other situation where dozens, if not hundreds, of hyperspace-capable vehicles were getting obliterated?
Yeah.
Right? That's why in the other, like, side addendum stuff, they say, well, you can't do this because you can't land that type of target at light speed or something like that. And you know, now it's something established in the canon where you have to wonder, why did they never do this all the time? And there was in the latest one with Kenobi, I won't spoil too much, but obviously there's fights with Darth Vader in it, and it's this thing where, like, he's using the Force on the other Jedis he's fighting and just kind of lifting them into the air so they're useless. Well, it was always a debate around, why don't Jedi just turn each other's lightsabers off with the Force while they're fighting and absolutely murder each other? The whole thing was like, well, they can't do that because the other Jedis are kind of protected via their own Force capabilities. But if Darth Vader can just Force grab someone as old and experienced as Kenobi, or someone who's another Jedi Master just out of the blue, and just anyone he wants, Force grab him, how does anyone manage to fight against him?
Yeah.
Right? How does the old, feeble Kenobi not just get lifted in the middle of their fight on the Death Star in the very first movie?
Yeah.
I mean, he still dies, but there's no point at all where Darth Vader Force chokes him during their fight.
Yeah. No, I get it. Like, it's, again, it's when IPs change hands too much, and, like, something is lost. Oh, shit. Was something glowing down there?
I think they just did that whenever somebody popped out and attacked you. For
No,
some reason
like,
they did it again.
Okay, yeah, that confused me for a second. I was like, well, there's Ozzy. One mist robe.
Well, I see where this is going.
Right? One magic scarf.
Scarfy magic boy.
Should I give... Well, I don't know if I should give Gear the magic scarf.
Nah, I think he's doing fine with what you have on him. Keep his speed up for now. Because, like, his stats are all good. He just needs to be faster or else he lags behind everybody. Like, Chrono's doing 2 attacks every time.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That time hath come, Ozzy.
Interrupting you.
And
Hardy har.
I'm sure Sir Magus has already called for reinforcements. Wait until Lavos arrives. I shan't be defeated. No matter, no form of attack will break my barrier. Huh.
Just freezes himself.
Yeah.
He dies.
I think we have to figure out which one is the correct one. Ha ha ha! Wash your Raymond. In the time that it took for them to hit all of these, fucking Gear's just sitting there.
He's getting ready.
To do nothing. My poor boy. And they should probably... Eh?
Hey.
Alright, goodbye. I know we have to fight him later.
Yeah.
What was that guy's problem? That Aussie. We must hurry to Magus's palace. Oh, we must hurry to Magus's place. No! Go back! I want to save!
Is it a safe one thing?
Yes.
Aha.
Thankfully we don't need to heal because I healed everybody. But, yeah, so, like, for instance, here's a mild spoiler in One Piece. It's not very story heavy, but, like, it's kind of like an explanation as to how insignificant thing ties into something later and ties into the grand scheme of the story, right? So, did you watch any of the beginning of it, or...
A little bit.
Did you see when they went up Reverse Mountain and the giant whale was on the other side?
Yes, I know about the whale.
Okay, so...
Spooky. Ah.
There's some spooks going on here. Oh, you can't say that, dude!
Nuega Ziena Zieber Zom? Get on my level.
Now the chosen time has come. Exchange this world for...
Guam.
There he is. There's the lad. The last party member we get.
Did you know of?
True that I know of.
Just gonna stand there looking at his butt. Is it that pretty?
Just gonna leave. That's all.
Bye-bye. You can finish your dark deals.
Nightmare, 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 nightmare. Magus. It's that stupid frog. Kissed any princesses lately? Oh, got him. I'd rather enjoy this form and not oath all to you. I have something for you.
What you got?
Ah, the Masamune. I bet you're just dying to use it.
Where's all this wind coming from?
Yeah, right? Like, we're in an enclosed area. The black wind begins to blow. Okay, give me your best shot. If you're prepared for the void.
He's gonna void our receipts?
Magus item. Where's my barrier? Oh, it's only on one
Choose
person.
a boy. Choose a boy.
Well, we'll do it on him because he has the AoE heal.
They don't last forever.
Oh, they don't last for the fight?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Only fire damages. Oh, fuck. I don't think I have anybody that does fire.
Just keep hitting them then.
Only shadow damages. Okay. We have that.
Ow.
That hurt. Oh. So, hold on. Let's see. What does this change into? Okay. Some good damage. Only shadow damages.
Again? I think every time you hit him it'll change.
Yeah, it'll change his barrier.
Randoge.
So, yeah, fire damages.
Oh, it's based... No, it's not based on it.
Yeah, because Gohan isn't fire. Oh, it decreases his magic defense.
If only we had fire. Now, I'm pretty sure, because Chrono's hitting him, it's turning to fire. How did we change him to Shadow last time?
We had him hit him. Only lightning
No,
damages. So I'm guessing it's random.
Maybe?
Shit, Gohan might die. Nope.
So you need to heal Gohan and Ginyu.
Except he's going to change his barrier and he's going to attack.
Yeah, those both are dead. All of them are dead. Bye-bye.
Nothing witty there? Oh, there we go. I think this was actually supposed to happen.
No, it's one of the endermen.
Is it?
Probably.
Huh.
He's gonna summon Lavos and it's gonna destroy everything.
Yeah, well. So, yeah, the reason why I was like, did you remember the whale? So if you remember anything about that, what happens is, it's the guy that's, watching over the whale, the dude with the flower hair.
Mm-hmm.
That was, the medic on Gold Roger's ship.
Yep.
Later down the road, we also learned that Laboon, the name of the whale, was waiting for somebody to come find him again, right?
Yep.
When we meet Brooke, the skeleton, we learn that he was the guy that the whale was waiting for.
Well, it was him and his band, I think.
Yeah, his crew.
They're all fucking dead.
And being that he has the skeleton, or the soul fruit, his soul found its way back to his body, but because it was lost in the equivalent of the, what's the real life triangle that Amelia Earhart disappeared over?
The Bermuda Triangle?
Yes, there you go. Because in the series it's called the Florian Triangle. But because Brooke's body was lost in the Bermuda Triangle of that series, he couldn't find his body in time, so his body decomposed, and he became a skeleton with a soul.
Spooky scary.
So we learned that his crew is the crew that Laboon was waiting for all this time. So I was like, alright, that's kind of a nice, callback to the very beginning of the series. And Oda does that a lot. Like, you'll think that there was something so insignificant and minute in the past. Like, for instance, Zoro's teacher. How he talks about how he was from a faraway land of samurai. We finally learned that that was actually Wano. And we learned that his master ran away from Wano because the borders were closed and a lot of shit was going down. So it's like, it's really interesting how, like, you have somebody who pays attention to the lore of the series and keeps track of what happened. There we go, shadow damage, which is good. Now the question is, shit, I need a barrier. So I'm guessing the way we're going to do this is... Yeah, that's some damage right there.
You just gotta do shadow again, so just get your barriers and heal
Yep. So barrier... He can attack because that will decrease his magic defense.
Yep. Doesn't cause him to do a counter. Shadow beams! Nope.
Oh shit, I should have used lightning.
Yeah, you gotta wait and see what it changes to. But it's fine, yeah, to heal anyways. You can attack. Heal. Oh no, yeah, lightning. To make sure Robo or someone heals up in you.
Damn. Alright, water. Now Gideon's the one who does it. If they survive.
It just looks scary.
No, he just looks big!
Oh, the old 8-bit sounds.
I miss him so much. Hit him with the water. Get him with Rum Jim.
Bubble!
Continue to use bubble.
Boom bubble! Pa!
Fucking Patamon.
I think all of them. Well, no, Patamon was Boom Bubble, but all of the like baby.
Yeah, use like bubble attacks.
Just regular bubble.
God, what was like the moves are so much different in Japanese than they are in English. Okay, shadow damage, which is good. That's a single target hit. He's got barrier, so it's not going to affect him too much. He'll use this. And then I think I can laser spin him.
Yep.
Alright, this is going by so much better. Lightning damage.
Which is good, because Chrono hits him like a Mack truck.
Yep, and he's gonna go next.
Just make sure Hero heals again.
Yep.
That'll be close.
Hero might drop.
We'll see. Maybe this will happen. Oh, didn't hit him like a Mack truck. Fuck. It only hit him like a regular truck.
Ooh.
Yeah, make sure you heal. Heal first.
Should I just use the lapis?
No. Just lapis, I think. Yeah, you just gotta heal with Giro on the next one as well. Like, Ginyu goes,
Oh, I just fucking said screw it. This is gonna hurt?
No, not too much.
Okay.
That one's pretty light sauce.
Get him up there, and then we'll just use Kira to heal again. Have him attack.
No. He's in water form.
Yeah, no. I was having him attack with Masamune.
Right, but he's your water guy to change the form.
Right.
And it's not lowering him anymore. Risks casting a spell. Damage enemy with water.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because he's risking, I guess. It's probably going to be a big hit spell, but like you guys can go all out.
I guess. Now's the time.
No, is he snapping? He's getting ready to snap.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Oh no.
272, come on. 125. Giru, do it.
Punch him in the nuts.
Give him the stick. Don't give him the stick. Oh, dark matter.
Strongest attack.
Look at that mode 7, baby. Woo, lad, that was a...
That's fine. Just have Giru do another couple heals.
Whew. Alright, I think we're good.
I'd do another heal with Giru if you can.
Yeah.
But otherwise you're good.
Magus, how much fuck up?
That's fine. He's just charging.
How much health does this man have?
Beef cake.
Yeah, right? This dude's just like, fuck you, I have all the health.
And then, yeah, from there, just go all out.
Yep, we should be able to survive this hit. It's about to...
Look, I don't know about you, but if I had 4 arms, I'd use 2 of them to carry fire all the time. Just to flex on the people who, you know, can't do stuff while also carrying fire.
Magus, seriously, how much fucking health do you have? This is one that crits on us.
You seem fine. Oh, he kind of says some.
Yeah, and some is like triple digits.
I wasn't expecting all.
Yeah, right?
I'll take some.
Oh, there we go. Gohan's level up. Gohan learns Lightning 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Nice. I'd like to think that when they found 4,000 gold, they just like hit somebody with a sword, and then they look over to the right, like, oh, look at this!
Or like, you know, you just stab them in the gut and they spill over and just money pours out of them.
Oh, I found this.
What have you
This
done
is mine.
to the Masamune? It's a large-scale energy reaction. Could it be Lavos? Bad timing. Don't wake up on me now. What do you mean? According to my records, Lavos was born here. At this precise moment. You fools, I only summoned him. He lives in the inner earth, absorbing the land's power and growing ever stronger. And my data must be incorrect. What's going on? Oh, that was impossible. A gate this large should not exist. If you hadn't shown up, it's an enormous energy well, or enormous gravity well. Whoa. Look at that, Mode 7, baby. For those of you who don't know, Mode 7 was the graphics chip that made all this possible on the SNES.
You can layer 2 sets of pixels over each other?
Yep.
How do you do this?
Mode 7!
My god, these graphics look so real.
Go on.
Remember when we used to say that all the time?
Go on.
For the N64?
Oh god, for the fucking PS1. Wake up, Gohan. These graphics are so good looking at fucking Minecraft Cloud. Honey, you'll be late for work. What is this, the fucking Truman Show? I'd forgotten how beautiful Lean's bell could sound. Apparently I'm married to pizza. Or pizza's my mom? Gohan, we can't keep sponging off my dad. Go out and get a job. God! Fucking... Gohan!
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be here all night.
Gohan, 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 Gohan.
Good job! Thank you, honey!
Ah. We're back to the past?
With your real wife.
Yep. Gohan awake? Hell yeah, I am. Miss Lunch, which means we're... Lunch had strange dream. Went to Mystic Mountains. Everyone lie there. Hurt. I carry back to hut. Magus!
Weird frog man.
Yummy frog. For lunch eat? Prepare for the blood loss. By the way, whither the blue-haired one go? Only find you there. Blue hair one more tasty? With lost him. If Magus didn't create Lavos, then what era was it born? Lavos. Not worry now. You rest. Hurt bad.
This robot is so hurt. He's just bleeding all over the floor. And he switched places for some reason.
He's talking in MS-DOS.
Beep boop.
Gohan okay now? Lunch busy. Look for Laruba, a village. Fight reptiles together. Destroy reptiles or we no survive. No. What happened? Quiet. Gohan rest. Northwood burning. Shit's on fire, man!
Shit's on fire, yeah. This is fine.
Everything's fine. How are we looking? We're good.
You got full heal. Yeah.
I guess we'll call it here because it's almost 10.
Yeah, we only got 6 minutes.
So, next time we'll probably start on time and I'll have everything set up. Maybe.
Okie dokie.
God
God bless you, son.
So, I guess we went and saw the wizard.
Saw the lizard wizard.
Oh god, AP Renekton. Forgot that was a thing. It's actually funny. Before we stopped playing League, I think my main 2 characters I always played were like Shen and Renekton. And it was always funny because like I thought Brandon was a god for getting first blood against the junglers as Renekton when they came to gank him. And I was like, nah, Renekton was just fucking busted. Like, things would...
fairly strong boy if you're keeping your, I guess it was a rage.
Yeah, your rage over half.
Yeah.
Because, like, the thing was, I was like, God damn, Brandon, how are you, like, melting these guys? Like, I'm just that good. And I'm like... And then I played him, I'm like, he's not just that good. He just fucking knows to keep his rage over half. Because when the fucking jungler comes, you literally just hit the stun as they dive you under tower. Because for some reason, people are stupid and they're like, ah, yes, level 3 is the perfect time to dive a Renekton under tower.
I mean, at RUO, yeah.
So, like, they would jump in, try to dive me, I would stun the jungler, Q him for, like, half his life, heal for it, and then he would take, like, 2 tower shots and die. Top would flame the jungler for fucking going in, And then while he's busy flaming the jungler, I dash in, stun him, kill him for the rest of his life, get a double kill, and just be like, and that's all, folks. Lizard Wizard. Ugh.
So I know it doesn't stand for it, but the joke can be made that it is canonical that in Chrono Cross there was a Christ, because we're in BC.
Fine, fair. Is that before Christ or before Chrono?
So that's not really what it stands for. I forget, but it's like a certain era, if I remember right. But everyone just remembers it as before Christ.
The fandom just canonically goes, it's before Christ. So we're living... Well, I mean, technically we are in, like, the Neanderthal age.
Yes.
Does that mean we're going to go visit, fucking Bethlehem here in a bit? Go to Berzine?
We are Bethlehem.
We are. Anyways, guys, we will be back next week unless there's issue. We don't exactly know the schedules just yet, but like always bank on Fridays around 7:30, 8 o'clock-ish. Most likely 7:30s. We'll eventually end up finishing Chrono Trigger and then moving on to the next game, which either we'll put to a poll or we'll just decide.
Fair enough.
I mean, I would like to go into Chrono Cross, which was the whole reason why we're playing Trigger right now. But there's a bunch of other games coming out that we were looking at, like Void Train seemed interesting. I know we have a friend who wants to do Fortnite with us. Get our 12-year-old audience in.
$5 Fortnite code.
I know Tom wanted to do Psychonauts, Rhombus of Ruin, and 2.
Yeah, but I don't know if we'll do those ones on stream. VR is hard.
Yeah, true. Becky has never played Kingdom Hearts, and I know Tom has some choice words for that series. Being that, what was it, like 1 and 2 were good, and then 3 just kind of shat the bed.
Do you remember what I said about writers coming in and forgetting things that they established earlier on? Well, right around Kingdom Hearts 3D, that happened.
I mean, I kind of like Dream Drop Distance, but that's also because I had just got done playing The World Ends With You. So seeing all, The World Ends With You characters in there was really nice. Like seeing Neku in there was cool, Joshua and them all. Beat and Rith were nice.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. But I do have to point out that their time travel mechanics are fucking retarded for Kingdom Hearts.
That's fair. I mean, so... I don't know, time travel in Kingdom Hearts has always been wonky, but then again, we're flying to, like, different universes, so in reality, it's like, space-time doesn't really...
No. Things made sense. There was continuity. Time travel in Kingdom Hearts, if I remember right, and there's more to it, but the gist of it was, you can only time travel to some place where you existed. You have to have someone who remembers you.
Mm-hmm.
And you will not be able to inhabit a body when you get there. You have to do it as like a soul traveling through time. And then, on top of all of this bullshittery, right, is that when you return from your time traveling shenanigans, you won't remember anything that happened.
So you literally just go back there, alter the course of time, and then come back, and you just completely forget everything you did.
Yeah. And their whole thing was like, whatever experiences you had would be engraved on your heart, which in Kingdom Hearts is basically your soul, even though they make references that those are two separate things.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, the soul and the heart are two different things, even by their own canonical standards, but now they're like, no, they're the same.
Right. Well, it's weird, and it's just the best way to explain it to people who don't play Kingdom Hearts is that your heart is your soul, but then there's like another soul that's also your soul. So, fuck it. But it was one of those things where souls never came up until the later games, and you could have used soul as heart interchangeably, but then they did like a one-off thing with the soul and then never did it again. So remember that thing I said about people forgetting about shit they established?
I mean, so... in that aspect, like, some of my favorite stuff was playing through, what was it? Chain of Memories. I liked the premise of it, where you were climbing Castle Oblivion.
Mm-hmm.
And the entire thing was like, as you climbed Castle Oblivion, you got closer to the thing you were looking for, but forgot your past. Like, your memories left you.
Yeah.
But as you descended Castle Oblivion, you got further away from the thing you were chasing, but your memories came back. So it was like...
I don't think they actually came back. It's kind of like... this one's... There's this kind of MGTOW joke that there's this store where women can find a boyfriend or a husband, right? And at each floor, it's like better. There's 5 floors. Like the first floor are guys who maybe like practice decent hygiene. Mm-hmm. Second floor are guys who are actually somewhat attractive. Third floors are guys who are somewhat attractive, decent hygiene, and they've got like a decent paying job. Fourth floor, like all those things, and they're great with kids. And then the 5th floor is you get nothing. Right? It's that same kind of thing where like you can't go back down is part of the joke, but you can actually just leave. But you don't get things back.
Yeah.
Right? You can just leave or keep going and lose memories, but try to get that thing you were after.
Yeah, because like I remember the entire premise was Sora was climbing to find Riku.
Originally, he was looking for Riku. They find the tower. Him, Donald, and Goofy are kind of going between the lanes in between, or something they call it.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, that place looks interesting. Maybe Riku's there. They go in, and the organization members are there, and they kind of tell him there's something that there's a person you've forgotten who we're keeping hostage at the top of the tower.
Naminé?
Yeah, but at first he thinks it's Riku.
Yeah.
And he's like, I didn't forget him. And then as he goes up, he gets a memory of Naminé and starts trying to rescue her because he promised to kind of watch after her like he did Kairi. But as he goes up, he's going to lose all of his memories.
We officially meet her in that one, right?
Yes.
Because like I was like, I know she plays a big role in number 2 because number 2 starts off where Chain of Memories ends with him running into her room and her putting him in the stasis pod.
That's the end of, the first ending of
Coded
Chain of Memories.
Oh, fair.
Is him being put into the stasis pod because the whole thing is he lost all of his memories going up the tower, and she was kind of a trap that was meant to bait him, but she turned sides because he's a good person.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of stuff I can go into the details, but essentially at the end of the game, she's like, look, I have the ability to kind of manipulate your memories. There's a specific reason for that. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put you kind of in this coma, and I'm going to work on repairing all the damage they had me do to you.
Yep.
But you're going to be, one, you're not going to remember me at your time here at all, except that this happened to you because they wrote it down in the journal. But 2, you're going to be comatose for like a year while I have to undo all this damage that was caused by eliminating these memories.
Enter Roxas.
No, that technically happened in the first game.
What, Roxas?
Yep.
Yeah, but don't you find Sora's pod in the beginning of number 2?
Yes, Roxas has to go back into Zora. So
Okay.
I can go through all the details. And people always say, like, Kingdom Hearts is a really confusing game. Well, if you know all the stuff, you can track it out pretty easily. The problem was they did, in my opinion, decent storytelling at the beginning because there were things that they knew they had set up.
They had to get across.
And that they had things kind of hinting that they weren't quite right.
Yep.
But they revealed them out of order for literary effect.
Yeah.
Right? And that's what makes it confusing to people that don't play all the things.
Yeah.
But, like, the easy part of that one is whenever someone's... In the first game, they tell you when someone's heart gets separated from their body...
A Heartless is created.
A Heartless is created. And then in the other game, they let you know that a Nobody also gets created. But when Zora gets his heart separated from his body in the first game, he turns into a Heartless briefly before getting changed back.
Mm-hmm.
But that means that a Nobody got created somewhere.
So, I'm pretty sure wasn't Roxas Sora's Nobody?
Correct. And so in order for Zora to be whole again and wake up, he needed his memories repaired and his Nobody returned to him.
Yup. I mean, the one thing I did love about Kingdom Hearts 1 was going into the Heartless form for Sora.
Mm.
And, like, I don't know, I've always had a penchant for, like, feral characters where it's like, yes, you know, you're a sophisticated swordsman magic user.
You're thinking Kingdom Hearts 2.
Didn't he go into Heartless form in 1?
I don't think
it was a cutscene. It wasn't a playable form.
He turned into one of the little shadow Heartless.
Yeah, and
but he didn't have Heartless form.
Yeah.
But in 2, he had the drive forms, and one of those, if you overused the drives, there was a growing chance that you'd get
Heartless
form.
Which I loved. Like, the second I hit that, I was like, oh, okay, this is Like, obviously, what was it? Final form was the best one, or was it master form?
Final form, I believe.
Final form
was
yellow,
a
right?
random chance. Master form, I think, was the yellow one.
Then
I believe
final
was
white.
the white and black. So with final, what it was at a certain point in the game, you have a chance that you can get it.
Yeah.
And it's the same. It's somehow tied to Heartless form.
Mm-hmm.
But once you land it, you can use it
over and over again.
whenever you
Heartless
want
form
afterwards.
was
But
random.
it's just a random draw, whereas the other forms were all like, at this point in the story,
I
you
mean,
get it.
Valor form was good because, like, if you really needed to wail into a boss, you just hit Valor form and just started power smashing them.
That was one of the reasons why people liked 2 so much. Everything worked well, and there were things about it. Like the forms, Valor form is all about high damage and physicality, and that takes Goofy away from you.
Yep.
Magic form takes Donald away from you, but now you've got a slightly ranged attack.
Yep.
You can do higher magic. You can cast while moving.
Yep.
If I remember right.
You could finally heal yourself with the magic of Donald.
Yep. And then Master form
took both of them away.
Took both of them away.
And you got a second Keyblade, if I recall correctly.
You got the effects of the second Keyblade you had, if I remember right, too.
And then final form literally had the 2 Keyblades floating around you, and you could attack with both.
I think technically you had 3 Keyblades, but I might be wrong.
Maybe. I just remember playing through the game and hitting Heartless form, and I was just like, alright, this is the form I wish I could remain in, then just pick whenever I wanted, because you did high damage, had high mobility, but took more damage.
And couldn't heal.
So it was high risk, high reward. But
there was a trigger that you could do Heartless form more likely if your health was low. And so it was a free heal back to full, but then you're stuck in this form.
Until it ran out.
Yeah. Or you can rage something, and it would take a quarter of your health down to 1 HP, but boost your attack by like 2 or 3 times.
See, I just remember hitting it, and it was in like a part where there was a giant like mob of enemies, and I was like, oh fuck. Donald, what are you doing? Goofy, Goofy's dead. Donald's over there casting Blizzaga.
Donald,
like,
please heal me.
So I'm like, this sucks. And then like I was like, oh wait, I can use Valor form, I guess, and like because Goofy's down, I can just get Valor form, and when I get out of Valor form, he'll come back to a decent amount of health. Because I think that was another thing is when you got out of a form, it healed the person that it took away. So I was like, excellent. I'll just use Valor form, and then it hit Heartless form, and I was like, oh, what is this? And then I just realized all I had to do was spam attack, and I'm zipping in between all the enemies, just tearing them to shreds, and I'm like, this is fucking cool. And then I never got it again.
Aw.
I was sad, because I was like, this form is awesome. Like, why can't I use this more? And then I'm like, this works because Donald won't fucking heal me, so I might as well.
Yeah, Donald wasn't very good at that.
That being said, Donald is the strongest spellcaster in all of Square Enix's titles, even more so than Bahamut, because in Final Fantasy XIV, Bahamut uses
Gigaflare?
Tetraflare. Or Terraflare, sorry. He uses Terraflare. And I was like, they're like, oh man, this is the strongest form of flare. I'm like, nope. Donald Duck, Zeta Flare. That motherfucker used it. Sure, it knocked him on his ass, but he used it.
Supposedly it killed him.
Yeah, he was just knocked out. He was fine. But, Donald Duck overcoming the fucking, embodiment of the dragon's soul. Just saying, nah, dude, that's a cute Terraflare you got there. What about Zeta Flare?
So you're telling me you have played 3?
I haven't, but I've seen
You've seen the thing.
I've seen the thing of him using Zeta Flare. I'm like, this is fucking dumb, dude. Like, the strongest form of magic being used by Donald Duck of all people. Not Lulu from 10, who is a skilled black mage. Not the avatar of Bahamut, the embodiment of all the dragon's sorrow and anger. Not fucking Sin from 10. Not, who's your caster in 7? Kate Sith, I think, was your caster.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't play a hell of a lot of 7.
7 was good. I think that was the one me and my brother bonded over, but everyone's like, 7's the best, and I'm like, 9 and 10 were a little bit better. Vivi from 9, who's literally the black mage that you always see whenever you see any form of black mage in Final Fantasy.
True.
The blue robe and the yellow hat, the giant yellow hat, which technically, I guess, Final Fantasy II originated that.
To be fair, he was a manufactured soldier, so they had a bunch of
Vivi?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like in 14, they kind of touch on that, where mammoths are just like mass-produced little robots that look like that, but like apparently there's a few that defect and have soul.
Yeah.
Which was what Vivi was.
Yep.
He was a defective mammoth that, yes, I can think for myself and I have emotions. Basically the Mega Man of the series, where it's like, I have free will, but I'm a robot.
Brief reminder, you need to play the adorable game World of Final Fantasy.
I have it. You got it for me. I just never got around to playing it.
It's very adorable. Vivi is in it.
I mean, Vivi's probably like my favorite Final Fantasy character that's long running. Like, everyone's like, oh, but Sid is long running. I'm like, yes, Sid is long running. I love Sid, don't get me wrong. Like, almost every iteration of Sid is fantastic. Especially the Final Fantasy 15 version.
They're nice. I mean, old man Sid?
No. His
daughter
granddaughter.
Cindy?
Yeah. She's technically a Sid. Technically.
I mean, I don't count it technically when her grandfather is also.
She's of the bloodline.
She is of the bloodline, but one of them's actually Sid, so.
15 old man Sid, just be gone. Your granddaughter's here, and she's the hot technician, we're good.
Sure.
I mean, Final Fantasy XIV's version of Sid is Jeff Bridges' hot dad Sid. I don't know if you've ever seen him, but like he literally looks like Jeff Bridges.
Okay.
And he is the foxy grandpa of the game.
I don't like it.
But like, I actually love Final Fantasy XIV Sid, because like his entire thing is like, yes, I've defected from the bad guys. Also, fuck the bad guys for what they've done. My father tried to destroy the planet with the moon, and I'm trying to distance myself from that. I don't want to use the full extent of my technology because it derives from my father's technology, where he tried to doom the planet by dragging the moon into it to defeat Bahamut. Actually, on second thought, fuck that, I'm going to use that technology and overcome my fears and my doubt, and I am now the greatest engineer who ever did exist.
Okay.
Good story. Anyway, we've kept you guys for much longer than anticipated because we got on a tangent about games. Should save some of this for the next stream. So, on that note, we will actually end the stream here. So, next Friday, next week, 7:30-ish. Sound good?
Sure.
Alright. Till next time, guys. Catch you around.